2019 was the year of return. We saw a number of stories. You know, I was covering this going back to December of 2018, going into January 1st, New Year's Day of 2019. FaceToFaceAfrica.com has a really good article. Idris Elba and other black Americans who have been granted African citizenship. Idris Elba and other black Americans who have been granted African citizenship. And it talks about how in 2019 witnessed a lot of celebrities and business executives visiting Africa for various reasons. While some came to trace their roots, others were just for the fun fair. Ghana in particular was the main center of attraction. After it declared 2019 a year of return, the West African country was host to several foreigners, especially U.S.-based celebrities. So we know the president of Ghana granted citizenship, Ghanaian citizenship, to 126 African diasporians. Also, going back to December of 2018 into January 1st of 2019, Boris Kojo welcomed about 40 or so African American celebrities. I covered that story as well, so we have a video of that on our YouTube channel, Michael Imhotep. Now, big names like Black Panther star Lupita Nyong'o and Beyonce's mother Tina Knowles Lawson, Bozoma St. John, Boris Kojo, Nicole Ari Parker, his wife Diggy Simmons, Michael Jai White, Anthony Anderson of the TV show Blackish, Rosario Dawson, Jendana, Cynthia Bailey, Steve Harvey were in Ghana. Others were Samuel L. Jackson, singer Deborah Cox, Ernie Smith, Urban Mayfield, reggae band Third World, Ludacris, Cardi B. Cardi B was just in Ghana, I think Nigeria also. Rick Ross, I know Cardi B was in Ghana. And on her Instagram page, she is talking about moving to Nigeria because of Trump's attack on Iran. All right. So check out this article from FaceToFaceAfrica.com dealing with this as well. They deal with a number of celebrities. You'll see more articles dealing with this. We know Nigeria is doing something similar to the year of return as well. When we look at Ludacris, rapper Ludacris, like a number of his colleagues, spent 3 weeks in Africa to mark the year of return festivities. He went to Gabon, the birth country of his wife, before visiting Ghana, and he was granted citizenship in Gabon as well. The Fast and Furious star with his family was presented with Gabonese passports, and it was reported that his entire family were at the office of the Gabon Minister of Foreign Affairs. And we see other celebrities as well. Let's see if we can squeeze some of these in also. Samuel L. Jackson as well. Actor Samuel L. Jackson became a Gabonese citizen after tracing his ancestry to the Benga tribe, B-E-N-G-A. According to The Guardian, theguardian.co.uk, quote, Jackson traced his roots to the Bantu tribe in Gabon. So we know the Bantu are throughout southern Africa, East Africa, going into West Africa, going into Cameroon, the Bantu, B-A-N-T-U. We know the language spoken in the film Black Panther is Isikosa, which is a Bantu language as well. The Bantu people are speakers of Bantu languages, Kiswahili, Isikosa, Zulu, Amazulu. These are all Bantu languages, comprising several hundred indigenous ethnic groups in sub-Saharan Africa, spreading over a vast area from Central Africa across the African Great Lakes to Southern Africa. After finding his roots, Jackson visited Gabon, where he met with the president, Ali Bongo Ondimba, O-N-D-I-M-B-A, and his wife. All right, so, and let's see, we get one more in here. And then also Idris Elba. So actor Idris Elba was given citizenship of his father's native country on his first visit to Sierra Leone, which is in West Africa. Speaking to the BBC, he said, quote, the biggest honor I could get from my country, end quote. I'm no stranger to Africa. I've been in Africa. I've made films in Africa. I've championed Africa, he said. But Sierra Leone it's a very different feeling because it's my parents' home. All right, so check out this article here from face-to-faceafrica.com. Idris Elba and other black Americans who have been granted African citizenship. This is from January 3rd, 2020. Face-to-faceafrica.com. Face the number 2, faceafrica.com. All right, well, look. Okay, we got a few minutes here. Let me see if I can pull up this article from newsone.com. All right, how's everybody doing? Those watching us on Facebook and YouTube, be sure to visit our website, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, AfricanHistoryNetwork.com. Now, look, Dr. King Day is coming up January 20th. Now, if you want me to speak at your Dr. King Day celebration, it looks like I'm free. Email me, customer service at AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, customer service at AfricanHistoryNetwork.com, or give us a call, 313-462-0003, 313-462-0003, and we'll probably make that happen. All right, now, let me see if it's, I'm going to give you a couple other articles here. You know, last week we talked about the Iran hostage crisis, and some people may have missed this article. This is from history.com also. U.S.-Iran tensions from the hostage crisis to sanctions to drone strikes. U.S.-Iran tensions from the hostage crisis to sanctions to drone strikes. All right, so check that out from history.com. I did a broadcast earlier today dealing with the Madam C.J. Walker movie. It's a 4-part movie that's going to be on Netflix. Okay, so that premieres March 20th. Okay, and it's called Self-Made. Everybody check that out. It stars Octavia Spencer as Madam C.J. Walker, and I dealt with some of the history of Madam C.J. Walker, but also Annie Turnbull Malone. Now, Annie Turnbull Malone was the mentor of Madam C.J. Walker, and she was the one who really created the black hair care industry. A lot of people don't know this. Annie Turnbull Malone hired Sarah Breedlove in 1905, and Sarah Breedlove was Madam C.J. Walker's real name, and she hired her as a salesperson. Okay, and it's a deep, rich history. They had a rivalry, and Annie Turnbull Malone accused Madam C.J. Walker of stealing, you know, her ideas and things like this for the Walker wonderful hair grower. But check out the broadcast I did earlier today. Okay, next week, one of the things we'll talk about next week is who was the first black president in North America? Who was the first black president in North America? If you said it was Barack Obama, no, it was not Barack Obama. I wish he was back in the White House as opposed to this idiot we have now. But that would be Vicente Guerrero of Mexico. And he was a former slave. He had African ancestry. Okay? We'll talk some about that next week on the African History Network show. Stay tuned for Pastor Mo right here on 910 AM, the Superstation Future Radio. Be sure to follow us on our Facebook fan page, The African History Network, The African History Network, and follow me on YouTube, Michael Imhotep. Also, Michael Imhotep on Instagram, and the AHN show on Twitter as well. All right. Check out my broadcasts I do throughout the week on Facebook and YouTube. You can donate to the African History Network, paypal.me/the AHN show, paypal.me/the AHN show. Then also through Cash App, $, the AHN show, through Cash App also. Okay. If you look and check out the article from Deadline.com, Netflix sets premiere date for Self-Made, inspired by the life of Madam C.J. Walker, unveils first look at Octavia Spencer limited series. So I did an in-depth broadcast earlier today dealing with that. You can check that out as well. All right, hey, we have to get out of here. Remember, at the African History Network, we focus on educating, empowering, and inspiring people of African descent throughout the diaspora and around the world, because right now it's corrects wrong behavior. What you do for yourself, what you do to yourself, and what you allow other people to do to you and get away with is based upon what you think about yourself. Remember, right now it's corrects wrong behavior. It's not over till we win. Wakanda forever. We'll talk to you next week. Stay tuned for Pastor Mo. Listen to 910 AM Superstation, the Future Radio, the African History Network show. We'll talk to you next time. Peace.